Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the session. Welcome to D Smith. Let's discuss. Man, I ran across this video by KB Goes Live. He did a video on Charleston White and Gillie the Kid. And I did not know Charleston White was still talking trash about people. His message 1 minute is forget the gangs and the violence, then the next minute is violence towards other people. So the messages are mixed to me. Like I always say, the internet is for entertainment only. If you get motivation from these individuals, that's on you. Now you have to ask yourself, do I have anybody in my life that can provide me with that motivation? And if you choose to go to the internet for motivation, you have to ask yourself why I don't have people in my life that can motivate me. But shout out to KB Goes Live. And this is a very good video he did. About to react to it. Let's go.
Today we got Gillie Da Kid, we got Charleston White, and the problems between these two continue to escalate and manifest, and it's all because Charleston White pretty much can't keep Gillie Da Kid or Gillie Da Kid's deceased son's name out of his mouth. So the other day I covered this interview that Gillie Da Kid did with Shannon Sharp, where he revealed that the police had called him to let him know that a kid named Noah Scurry, who had been shot over 17 times in front of his mom on his way to school, was the person responsible for his own son's death. Gillie Da Kid's son, YNG Cheese, was killed back in June of 2023 while he was hanging out on the block in Philly with a couple of his friends. His kid Noah Scurry and a few others apparently pulled up, let off some shots, and Gillie's kid caught the bad end of that deal. One person who has been excessively vocal about their opinion on this is Charleston White, who has pretty much been disrespecting Gillie and Gillie's kid ever since it all went down. Up, son in the head. Remember how you and Wallow cried? You and Wallow were crying, oh my son! Now, Gillie's son was 25 years old at the time, so he wasn't really a kid, he was a grown man. But Charleston White's disrespect was at its maximum level. He even went as far as to suggest that Gillie may have somehow had his son sacrificed in order to get $100 million deal for his podcast with Wallow through Barstool Sports.
You don't want to put the hit on your son so you and Wallow can get that $100 million. I ain't sacrificing my boy for no $100 million. I don't want that much money no way. I don't want that much goddamn money no way, Gillie and Wallow, or we gotta kill nephew and son. I don't know who idea was it for you to sacrifice your son.
If you ask me, this is an extremely distasteful take, when it lacks compassion in every way possible, and honestly, it's kind of disturbing. At the end of the day, Gillie had to bury his child, which is not something that is natural. Having to lay one of your children down to rest is probably one of the worst things that a human can experience. But Charleston White, being who he is, just...
It is crazy. 1 minute Charleston White is engaging, right, funny. The next minute, a complete jerk, man.
Continue to double down on this narrative, continue to be disrespectful, and continue to chase clout off of the back of the situation.
Say, look, this is what my kids give me for Father's Day. Gillie, cash money backup single. Say, cash money backup single. I'm sorry, backup dancer. Say, listen, I'm gonna call my boy, because you can't call yours. You got to do this. Oh, I miss my son. I don't miss my, I'm gonna call mine right now. Hold on, let me call my son. Because I'm gonna do this, because Gillie can't call here. Goddamn son.
Hello.
What's up, amigo?
What's up, there?
What you doing?
Man, it's going on.
Oh, okay, you gotta go to work today? Oh, okay. Say, Gillie, you wouldn't be wanting to hear your son call it one more time. You too busy trying to play street and gangster.
Like I said, it is extremely distasteful, and that's putting it lightly. But Charleston has spoken more about this situation in interviews that he has done throughout the years. And in an interview he did with Sean Cotton over on YNG Cheese, he was asked about how all of this started, and he said that it started when he gave commentary on a rapper named Pop Hunter, who is from Philadelphia, same place that Gillie is from, and he gave commentary on the Pop Hunter snitching allegations and situation. He said that after he did that, Gillie contacted him via DM, I guess sent some kind of threat, and ever since then, it's pretty much been up.
So I don't give a damn who mad. I done said worse before, and I'm gonna say worse again.
Did this Gillie Charleston White back and forth, did it start with the Pop Hunter situation?
Yep. That's where all this started from. Because I didn't know who Gillie the King was. I just saw the Pop Hunter situation. We done that interview, right? And that's when Philly banned me. Back then. That's when I first had my problem with Philly. They was hollering about I couldn't come to Philly, what they was gonna do. So Gillie the King, or whatever his name is, he jumped in my inbox and said, is there a problem, Goofy? I'll be in Dallas, and when I see you, I won't slap you. And my response was, you ain't never slapped it, who will kill you? So we've been going back and forth.
So he out there your DM?
Now he hopped in my DM. Remember I screenshot it and sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. I remember.
So when his son got, I remember being on live when the news broke that day, and one of my partners, who I consider a partner, Kareem Blitz, out of New York, got on my live. And he was chastening against Gillie, saying, this is what you get. You promote these lyrics, you promote this energy. As a matter of fact, Gillie, when you had King Von and Dirt on y'all podcast, and they started singing the songs about smoking Tuka, y'all were dancing to it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Perfect example. One minute he preaches the gang violence. A few minutes earlier, he was talking trash about Gillie dead son. So you see the two different messages, but hey.
Y'all were dancing to it. When Pooh Shiesty called home from prison, and they were talking big dog talk. They wasn't rebuking that. When Jay Prince was on there making threats, they didn't check Jay Prince. So y'all promote this detrimental shit. So here I come from day one. I've been against it. If your kid die playing gangster, I will laugh. If me and you get into it and your kid die in a car accident, I'll laugh. If your kid fall out the car and get run over by a truck, I'll laugh if I don't like it.
Honestly, this is a pretty petty situation to get disrespectful about because you gave commentary over Pop Hunter snitching and apparently Gillie reached out to you and so you take it to this level. Seems a bit extreme to me, but I do know that there's going to be people that agree with what Charleston White was saying right there. However, for a brief...
So there is going to be fans of Charleston White, fans of Gillie, fans that hate both of them.
It did look like Charleston White was going to walk back his statement. He apologized publicly, said that he wanted to move forward, not carrying that type of energy. And like I said, for a minute, it looked like he was letting this go and he was going to stop the disrespect.
Hold on, before I blow this countdown.
Okay.
I ain't finna go to another. Well, I can't grow older. I know I'm wrong. So I ain't gonna know I'm wrong and continue to be wrong as a man. Gillie, I apologize, my nigga. Yeah, y'all know I'm wrong. I told y'all it didn't feel good. But because I feel like he hurt me, hurt people. But I ain't hurt, man. I got a birthday, I'm blessed. For me to keep getting the blessings and not block my blessings, I'm making a public apology, no matter if you accept it or not. I ask for your forgiveness. Because I don't want to be wrong at 47 and I've done something at 46.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, during this whole interview, the only one thing I was hoping you were gonna do was that.
Yeah, you brought the cake. The cake made me reflect. Looking at this number, said, man, you can't grow. What if you don't make it till 47?
You're gonna make it to 45.
I'm just saying,
yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
Because when we grew up, you don't even see past 25.
There you go. So now, man, I don't want to carry into a new year something that don't need to be carried. So that's a burden that I can release for myself because I put it on me.
Well, good. I appreciate it. We got both the candles out. Okay.
So it looked like Charleston White had a moment of self-reflection. He said, hey, Gillie, look, I'm sorry. And he even said, whether you accept my apology or not, I apologize, which seemed like the mature thing to do. But when Gillie Da Kid was on Shannon Sharp's interview show last week, he was actually asked about the situation. And he was asked, do you accept Charleston White's apology? And Gillie was pretty much like, nah, bro, I don't.
I'm sorry that you had to hear the comments about the Illuminati because you got money now. And normally when black people get money, you had to do the Illuminati, you had to sell your soul. So you had to sacrifice your son. Right. In order to stay in good graces and keep this paper coming.
Now that we know one of the kids that was responsible for murdering my son, right? Mm-hmm. So I guess the Illuminati came to a 16-year-old kid that's in high school and said, we need you to kill Gillie's son for Illuminati purposes. See how idiotic this sounds? That, as a black man, you can't just work hard and put the work in every day. And blessings come from that. You got to come from somewhere else. Right. So I don't pay that no mind.
And then Charleston White said something disrespectful, derogatory towards your son, but he later apologized. Did you accept his apology? Did you talk to Charleston?
No, but you can't. I can't respect like that because what I know you for. When I ask you, what do you know him for? Think about it. You don't even know. You know him for disrespecting niggas that's known.
Right.
Think about that. You ain't putting the work in out here. You ain't did nothing. You got on the internet at 40-some years old and it had nothing going on and disrespected that put work in. I can't respond to them like that. Me and you ain't on the same level. Think about that. I can't respond to what they call POs online. Wow. Think about that. I can't respond to nobody that tell you, come do this, you got a gun, come, let's get it, we can get into it, but then you call it PO online, man. It's pretty obvious to me and you ain't the same type of man. So I'll let they talking, man. I don't worry about that, man. You talk about that, I don't even know what I know you for. You ain't did nothing. Wow. Feel what I'm saying?
I do.
I don't know what I know you for other than talking about that's known.
That's actually doing something.
That's actually doing something. Oh, man. What are we talking about, man?
If if you ask me, Gillie does have a valid point right there. That is what Charleston White is known for. And I had people in my comment sections on my last Gillie Da Kid video running with this narrative that he sacrificed his kid. I like how he addressed that in his interview and said, man, how come every time it is that somebody that came from nothing achieves something, it's got to be some type of sacrifice that took place. It can't just be because I went out and worked hard and earned my position. I really liked that statement and direction that Gillie went with that. But one person who didn't was Charleston White. And although we heard him say, I apologize, whether you accept my apology or not, after Gillie Da Kid pretty much said, nah, I don't accept his apology, Charleston White has found himself back online, once again being disrespectful.
Gillie on your ass. I get to hug my son. Gillie can't. Yeah, me and my son probably finna go to the strip club tonight. He got to go talk to the tombstone, so he can't be.
See, now when I hear this, now I know it's just for entertainment. I know that, I can understand that, just trying to go viral, clickbait and all that. But a lot of people would not understand that. He's about to be on some bullshit right here.
Right, and he still got to deal with the pain of burying his boy. I ain't got that pain. No, so he ain't on my head. And I go hug my baby. He can't hug you. See the difference? Yeah, man, you got the wrong gun. Gillie said he don't respect you. We don't respect each other. Me and Gillie been disrespecting each other for years, long before his son got killed. That's why I disrespected his dead son. Because we don't respect each other. I can't expect for him to respect me. And I done said, the boy, and the boy got his top pop. They put a toe on the tag on the toe, so he can't respect me. I don't respect him. I respect Wallow, but not Gillie. Gillie a weenie to me, and a clown. And he playing gangster. His son was playing gangster. Me and my son don't play gangster. That's why we living and breathing. See the difference? But you can tell he got a hurt and a pain in his chest and his heart that will never go away, because it's abnormal and unusual for a parent to have to bury a child. So I know he does. He said y'all ain't on the same video. He is bigger than me. He got $100 million deal for sacrificing his son. I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, he got $100 million deal from sacrificing his boy. Yeah, he bigger than me. And he got endorsements from all the elite white people. I'm all, see the difference? I'm all, see the difference? But boy, he can't sleep at night.
He don't even believe half the shit he's saying right now, man.
He might be bigger than me, but he can't sleep good. Think about that boy. He tried to get him out the streets, but he didn't have the type of relationship that I got with my son to get him out the streets. So the boy didn't listen to his daddy. My boy listened to his daddy. See the difference? There you go. And that had to make it plain and simple for you. Yeah, if I tell my boy don't do something, he ain't gonna do it. No. So yeah, Gillie been playing gangster, his son been playing gangster. You know, life ended. They killed his son killer. According to the Philadelphia Police Department, the 17-year-old wasn't the killer. The police department came out and released a statement and said that the Philadelphia Police Department has no evidence that that kid killed Gillie's son. No evidence. But that's a whole nother topic. We'll say that for a podcast. Yeah, Instagram don't pay enough for me to talk about it on her. But according to the Philadelphia Police Department, there's no evidence to say that that kid killed Gillie's son. Gillie just talking, you know. And he got a right to talk. You got a right to talk and feel how you feel. You can't take that right from him. But that kid didn't kill his son. According to the police department. I don't know, I ain't from Philly. That's why I do it to read, boys and girls, and find a credible source to read. Just stop looking at what you're seeing and hearing on the internet.
Did you hear what he just said? Stop looking to the internet. I just made that statement, man. In another video. Do your own research. Do your own research, man.
What you hear and see on the internet, because a lot of us are bullshit on here. I say any motherfucking time. Like Gillie.
So it looks like he has retracted his apology. He has went right back to disrespecting Gillie Da Kid and Gillie Da Kid's deceased son. And honestly, things are getting out of hand. This behavior is out of pocket. All I can say is Charleston White seems to be bragging and boasting a lot about how his son is still alive. And I'm one of them people that believe in this world, bro, you get what you give. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And just because you are winning right now in terms of your son is still alive, don't mean that's always going to be the case. Especially when you go to involving him in your back and forths. Charleston White said that the difference is I'm not online playing gangster. My son ain't online playing gangster. But you are online disrespecting somebody's dead son. You are using your son as collateral to try to win the argument. Hopefully things don't go left, but they most certainly could. There's power in the tongue, and Charleston White is not using his the right way. He also said in that interview that the Philadelphia Police Department had released a statement saying that,
yeah, shout out to KB Goes Live. I remember when Charleston White first came on the scene, man. He was funny and engaging, right? Now, but yeah, let me know what you think. Like, comment, Subscribe, welcome to the session, and once again, shout out to KB Goes Live. Go sub to that brother channel. I'm out of here.